Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to do layouts using CSS Grid and Semantic HTML elements in Electron JS. And the layout is responsive. If we maximize the window now, you see that the layout is responsive and nothing is passing the boundary and everything is cool. Yeah. Let's go on. And before we go on, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe. It motivates me to do more tutorials like this. Thank you. We are going to be using ElectronForge and the Vite plus TypeScript template. And if you are new to Electron JS, you can watch my other tutorials on Electron JS, like Electron JS tutorial for beginners. Like there are two types, like the React JS and the vanilla Electron JS tutorials. And the reason why I'm using ElectronForge is because it makes it easier to use TypeScript and JavaScript frameworks with Electron JS. And like if you check this section, you see this frameworks or mitigation section. Yeah, and let's start. Now, to set up this templates, I'm just going to copy this, then open the terminal and then paste it in the terminal. Then let's change this to Electron Grid. So I'm going to pause the tutorial and resume it back after it has installed. Okay, it has finished installing. Now let's cd into Electron Grid, the folder that Electron JS generated. Yes, then I'm going to open it in VS Code. Yeah, it has been opened in VS Code. Then let's move to the index.html. Because we are not using any frameworks in this tutorial, we are going to be doing all the UI in the index.html. Now let's change this to just Electron Grid. Then yeah, this we don't need to like link this index.css in the header in the HTML, because it has already been linked in the renderer.cs file. Yeah. Then next, okay, let's just open the application. npm run starts. No, sorry. npm starts. Yeah, the app has been opened. Now this is the plain UI. Now let's create semantic HTMLs, and before that let's just clear some things here. Then add margin 0 pixel, padding 0 pixel. Yeah. The first thing that we are going to add is the nav. Don't let us add any content yet. Then two sections. Later on, we are going to wrap these sections within a main container, but let's comment it out first. Then the last one, which is going to be footer. Yeah. Now let's style it. We are going to be doing three types. We are going to be implementing this in three different ways. The first way is using the grid spanning. We are going to see what I'm talking about soon. Then grid template columns. The columns, okay, let's just continue. Column, grid template column, let's give it 200 pixel, then 1 FR. Then grid template goals, that's like let's give it 20 pixel, 1 FR, then 20 pixel. Yeah. Now for the grid spanning, now let's select this HTML elements. The first one, body nav. Let's give it a background color of green. Then let's move on to the next one, body section. Let's give this an ID. The both of them, let's give each of them IDs, an ID. Then this is going to be the lists section. Then this second one is going to be main section. Now body section, lists section. Background color is going to be let's just give it random. Then the next one, grid main section, let's give this yellow. Then the last one is going to be the footer. And let's just give this red. Yeah. Then let's check. Yeah. And let's give the body height of 100 VH. Yeah. Now this is the nav. This is the nav. Then this is the first section element, this is the second section element, and this is the footer. This is not what we want to achieve. Now we want this header element to span the 200 pixel of this column, the first 200 pixel column, like the first 200 pixel column, and also the 1FR column. We want it to span full, and also we want this footer also to do the same thing. Now to do that, we are going to do it this way: body nav footer. Then that's going to be grid. You can either do it using grid column start. Let's see grid column start. Grid column start 1, then grid column end -1, which means from the end of the column, which is 1FR. Now let's check it out. Here, as you can see, this header is now spanning full now, and there's a shorthand for this, which is grid column. Then you are going to specify the start, then / the end. We are still going to get the same thing. Yeah. Then this is the first way to do this. Another way to do it is by using grid template area. Grid template areas. Then for the grid template areas, we are going to specify, like in the header, we want the nav to span. The grid template areas is for specifying areas for the columns, the column areas. Now we want the header to span twice, to span the first one that we specify here is for the first 200 pixel column space. The second one is for the 1FR column space. Then actually these names, you can actually call them anything, but I just want to specify it so that we are going to know that we are specifying this first one for the nav bar. Then the next one is going to be lists. Then the second one is going to be main. Then last one, footer. Now to do this, let's comment out okay, let's just comment out this too. Then it is not going to automatically work. In fact, it has disorganized the back. To make it work, we have to specify grid area, then specify the grid area without the quote nav. Then let's just copy that. Then grid area list, then grid area main, grid area footer. Now let's check it. Yeah. So what that means is that we told CSS that we want this header to have to take like the first column, width, and then the second column width, also for the footer also. Then it will then automatically calculate the space for this one. The first one here is the next element after the header, after the nav. Then this second one takes the one file, which is this. Yeah. Next is, let's add some content inside each of these sections. Now, because we are dealing with semantic, yes, another list, then list. Then let's just copy this multiple times so that we are going to get scroll bar. Then I'm going to copy a text content. Yeah, this is the text content. It's just a random lorem ipsum. Now we are going to get something that is buggy. Yeah, as you can see, it is buggy. It is scrolling. We don't want it to scroll like, just like on WhatsApp. If you use WhatsApp desktop, you see that the layout is something similar to this. Now we don't want it to scroll. If the content of these sections overflows, or if they are too much, we don't want it to. We don't want the whole app to be scrolling. Now to fix that, let's add overflow hidden to the body. Now it is not scrollable anymore. Then the next thing we need to do is add overflow y auto to each of these. Then they are going to overflow. Then you can now then customize this scroll bar. You can customize the scroll bar, maybe like reduce the width, the background color, or anything, or just totally hide it and create your own custom scroll bar. Yeah, as you can see, that is that. Now another way to achieve this. Now let's see this using the main container. Using this main. Let's move these two sections inside the main, because in semantic, the sections are descendants, are meant to be descendant of the main element. Yeah, everything is going to disorganize now. Now let's go back. Now to do that, we need to change this column to one file. Yeah. Then we need to remove the grid template area. Grid areas. Yeah. Then let's style the main body main. So these two are going to be under the main, then body main. Let's check that. Okay, yeah. Overflow hidden. Yeah. Now the main also needs to be styled. For the main, for this main container, the sections in the main container, we need to style them, and we are also going to use CSS Grid. That's like the CSS Grid inside a child element. Then grid template columns. We just want the same thing that is a 200 pixel, 200 pixel, one file. Then CSS is going to automatically calculate it for each of these containers. Yeah, we've achieved the same thing for using main. Now we've implemented a good looking layout using HTML semantic and CSS grid. Yeah, we've come to the end of the tutorial. If you like this tutorial, please give it a thumb up. If you don't like it, please let me know what I can do to improve my tutorials. And also, don't forget to subscribe. It motivates me to do more tutorials like this. Thank you.